What's on the TV tonight? Ooh, just in time.
Welcome to Antiques Roadshow. Today, we're in Fairlawn, Ohio. Let's see what everyone brought.
So what can you tell me about this?
I like to put it up every Christmas. Allison Schultz painted it. It makes me so happy every time I pull it out.
This truly is one of a kind. I would estimate this at $300.
Yay!
Tell me about what you brought today.
I brought a bunch of valuable Michigan stuff. Well, you know, this is from my personal collection. This is very valuable. I've been a Michigan fan for all my life. Go Blue!
Wow, that's really impressive. Let me take a closer look at this hat.
Don't mess it up.
Yeah, that blue and yellow stuff. Nobody wants that garbage.
There's a lot of junk out there like this. It's about 3 cents.
Yeah, Michigan stuff's worthless. Go Bucks.
What can you tell me about what you brought in today?
It's an antique that's from our grandma. And it's been in our family a long time. And it's really special to us. It means a lot to us. It represents our faith.
Indeed, this is an old cross. This has never happened before. This cross is actually priceless.
Next week, we'll be coming to you from Copley, Ohio. Thanks for tuning in.
Ooh, Masterpiece Theater. Quite fancy.
Hello. Welcome to Masterpiece Theater. Tonight, we have a story of a woman who misinterpreted a message from the King of Kings. Suffice it to say, she learns a few lessons along the way. And so, Masterpiece Theater presents a Sunday School Christmas program.
'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through the house Gladys Smooter was fussing and ironing her blouse.
Not a thing out of place could ever be found. She constantly straightened, you could eat off the ground.
Her nails, they were perfect. Her hair was in curls. Her clothes, they were costly, envied by all the girls.
Her tree was ridden by the latest designer. It cost her a fortune, but hey, it was riding.
She dusted her Bible with painstaking care in hopes that her pastor would notice it there.
The fur to the up and the presents all wrapped. Gladys felt sure she was ready for a long winter's nap.
When what to her wondering eyes did appear, but a note at the door saying the guest would be here.
The note was embossed with gold letters majestic. It smelled like frankincense. What a royal aesthetic.
Now when Gladys turned over, the note most mysterious, she could scarce take it in. Could this be serious?
A prophet, a priest, and a king all in one? A visitor was coming, and Gladys was quite undone.
What a disgrace to be caught in her onesie. She fled to the closet in a hurried frenzy.
She ripped through her closet with hat boxes flying, shirts through her wardrobe, everything trying. At last she emerged in glamorous attire. She looked amazing. Her style was fire.
Her excitement was building, so she began to move and fuss, cleaning things that were clean, and dusting not a speck of dust.
When what did she hear but a knock at the door? She opened it slowly and found a girl who was poor.
Now Gladys considered herself good to the less fortunate, but no one could blame her for getting rid of this subordinate.
Determined to be ready to receive her guest fare, she went to the mirror to poof up her hair.
They decided to sing as she laid out her dishes. She was sure to impress with her cooking and riches.
And last came the knock, and Gladys fell all a twitter. It was very last minute, but she threw on some glitter.
The men at the door were so unexpected. They were filthy, tired, and looking rejected.
She became quite annoyed that these beggars would show. She shooed them away. Out the door they must go.
The men left her home, but the smell hung in the air. Gladys grabbed the Febreze and she sprayed it everywhere.
Unnerved just a bit, Gladys poured out some tea. She said, "I must steady my nerves if I'm to host royalty."
When only a moment or two had elapsed, Mrs. Smoother answered the door and then she collapsed.
Quick to recover, Gladys jumped to her feet, and to this sick creature said in a voice not too sweet,
Who are you? What do you want?
The events of this evening seemed so completely absurd that Mrs. Smoother, she nearly had a bird.
It would be impossible to welcome a king or a duke unless she could get rid of this pile of puke.
What else could go wrong? This simply can't be. Don't these people know who I am? His Majesty chose me.
A knock at the door gave Gladys a fright. She swung open the door, half expecting this sight.
There stood a man with a disheveled appearance, an ex-convict, just perfect. What does he want? Royalty clearance?
Our lady in question didn't know what to think. Her hopes for this evening were beginning to sink.
Something inside her was feeling uneasy. Had she done the right thing? She was feeling so queasy.
And then in a twinkling, a bright light did shine, and angels appeared. They were clearly divine.
The angels told Gladys of her real worth and reminded her of the humility of Jesus Christ's birth.
They talked of the visitors, and God's Spirit helped her see. What you do for the least of these, you do it for me.
Gladys now realized the error of her ways, and she knelt on her knees and started to pray.
It's always amazing, a God can redeem. We must remember Christ's birth was completely supreme.
How God knew the end from Christ's humble beginning, which would offer us freedom from a life full of sinning.
In what's to a wondering did eyes reappear?
What? How did this get on me?
You said one more time twice now.
Leave it there, leave it there. Oh, sorry.
Can you tell me about what you brought today?
Okay, tongues louder.
Tell me what you brought today.
Okay, maybe not that.
Did some come out?
Yeah.
It's like on the floor, it's okay.
You're ready to go. memorabilia out there like this?
There's a lot of junk out there like this.
It smelled like fake.
Three.
Now when Gladys turned over the most... Ugh! I said moat!
Yes. Oh. Like so frustrated.
Excuse me.
No, you're okay.
This is where all the videos are going to be taken? Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
No, you're okay.
Melly, your throwing is terrible. I know. Do you want to try?
They were weak throws.
That was the worst.
$350.
And so,
Burning your blouse. Oh yes, now
A little bit.
There's nothing you can. You just make it worse when you do that.
Okay, do you want to lose the glasses for the next lesson?
No.
a few lessons along the way.
One more time.
Log on Sundays. Do you know how to shut it off?
It's a bobby pin.
That's just a disappointing line. I would rather have any other one.
Do 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 do. Like your Price is Right. Do.
All right, this
Do,
is
do,
probably
do.
long enough.
About a woman who misinterpreted something for the King of Kings.
A message. Yeah, can you do it a little bit louder? Push from your diaphragm.
Well,
I don't know. I think this is too jaunty. Here, give me this.
Jaunty mean?
Unless she could get rid of this pile of puke. And no. I think the first one was better.
Now it's got to push the record button.
With a frenzy. Oh.
She fled to the closet in a hurried frenzy.
She fled to the
Closet.
cross.
she dusted her Bible with painstaking care in hopes that her pastor
She dusted her Bible with painstaking care in hopes that her pastor would grow some hair.
Okay.
The angels told Gladys, wait, no, I forgot it. The angels told Gladys.
Her tree was brought in by the latest designer. It cost a fortune. But hey, it was minor! That's all I got.
I did it.
Good job.